Flavor City fam, we are here. We've arrived at McDonald's because we're continuing the new series of fast food reviews, and this is not going to be an easy feat, but I want to challenge myself because some people have to go to McDonald's while you're traveling, your kids want to go here, and I want to do a review and say, if you got to go to Mickey D's, what are the healthiest options? Talking about breakfast, lunch, burgers, chicken sandwiches, even some coffee drinks. We're gonna review them all. It ain't gonna be easy, but I think we can do it together and find some decent options. Before we go into the golden arches, like, subscribe, share, my friends. It's the only way the channel keeps growing, but it's also the only way we help you all put the best quality stuff in your body. Okay, knock on wood, let's hope we can find some good food in Mickey D's. We've got everything ordered. We actually had to get here around 10:15 to order breakfast and then wait 15 minutes for the lunch menu to arrive. That way we can order everything. So there was a bit of logistics, but we got all of the favorite menu items, and I figure we gotta start with the granddaddy of them all, and this used to be my favorite one, the Big Mac. Before I go into the ingredients, which I will warn you are a little scary, I gotta taste it, right? It's part of the video. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. Wow. McDonald's prides himself on consistency, and I swear, I haven't had that in probably 25 years, and it tastes the exact same. My brain is like, boom, wow. Okay, so this is not one of the healthier menu options I'd get here at McDonald's because if we pull out the old notes here, right? Investigative Bobby reporter on the scene here. The bun is the bun, right? It's enriched flour. It has soybean oil. I'm fine with that. They're not great ingredients, but it's par for the course for any kind of fast food. Panera even, Chick-fil-A like we've done. The beef is 100% USDA inspected beef, meaning there's no fillers, there's no extenders, there's no fake beef. You're not getting top quality beef by any chance, but there's no fillers in there, right? So it is pure beef. My main issue with the Big Mac, which, my God, right, my taste buds are on fire, is the sauce, right? The Big Mac secret sauce. I have a problem with the secrets. It's made of soybean oil. That's fine, okay, Chick-fil-A sauce is made of soybean oil. We never cook with soybean oil at home, right? Can you buy soybean oil at the grocery store? No, it's a very cheap, neutral flavored oil that's GMO. The problem is, it's so sweet, and I can still taste the sugar on my taste buds. The relish in the secret sauce has sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and then another dose of sugar later on. So there's 4 kinds of sugar in here, 2 of which are GMO high fructose corn syrup. Or if you get this in the UK and other countries, they can't use that. They ban GMO high fructose corn syrup. They have to use real sugar or non-GMO glucose syrup. So that's kind of crazy with that. But in addition to that, they have something called propylene glycol alginate. I don't think I've ever seen that ingredient in food before. I'll have to look up what that is. It's got to be either a stabilizer or emulsifier. But in the sauce, in that pink sauce, they put caramel coloring. Caramel coloring to some people is known as a carcinogen, and its primary reason is to make food look more brown. You'll see it often in like stocks and broths to make it look more brown, but they're putting it in the secret sauce, which last time I checked is pink. I don't think it needs that brown color. And then one of the most disturbing things, any sandwich that comes with the pickles, right? The pickles that are so darn good. I've never seen ingredients in pickles that have so many preservatives. Potassium sorbate is a really nasty preservative you normally see in deli meat. It's in the pickles. And polysorbate 80 is an emulsifier, but there's a food grade and a cosmetics grade, like for makeup, and they're putting the food grade supposedly in here. The secret sauce is unfortunately not where it's at, so I would put that down, and instead I would get this one. This is what I ordered specifically for the video. This is a double quarter pounder, and the reason why I like this is there's no sauce on here. So what I would do is order a double quarter pounder, get rid of the top bun here. Oh my God, this is so good. If you want a burger, this is your best option here because you don't have that nasty sauce, and you get rid of one of the buns, which is horrible ingredients, tons of carbs, and tons of processed wheat. But the ketchup, I would maybe ask without ketchup, because this ketchup is the traditional American ketchup, like a Heinz, that has high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup. If you get this burger in many other countries, including in the UK, they can't put the corn syrup in there. They have to put cane sugar in there. So I would get this double quarter pounder, maybe no cheese, but to be honest, the cheese isn't terrible. No ketchup, and just do one bun. That's what I would get for sure. Way better than the Big Mac, because that secret sauce, that Big Mac sauce, they should keep it a secret. It ain't good, right? Okay, we gotta go to the fries. These are just sitting in front of me, calling my name. Let me get my notes here, because these fries, unfortunately, have a very unique aspect to them that I don't like. But let's see. Not as good as I remember. They've been sitting a few minutes, but I much prefer the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A bread. Interesting. And actually, I'll say ingredient-wise, those are better. This is interesting. In the French fries are a couple ingredients I've never seen before. So you think it's gonna be fries cooked in cruddy oil. Well, that part's right, but then it keeps going. So, potatoes cooked in an oil blend of canola, corn, and soybean. So those are all GMO oils, highly processed, really refined, and very inflammatory, but who cares? They all do it. This is a fast food review, but this is the only fast food place I've seen that also fries in hydrogenated soybean oil. What? Huh? As Sebastian Maniscalco would say, why would you do that? Hydrogenated soybean oil means you take a liquid oil, manually hydrogenate it into like a shelf-stable, creamy version, and you're frying in it. Many other countries ban that and say it's illegal. And when you do that, you're not only taking a processed oil, but then you're actually turning it into a trans fatty acid your body can't even recognize, and it's loaded with even more free radicals that kill the cells in your body. But then after that, it doesn't stop. It has natural beef flavor. What? Natural beef flavor. And that beef flavor is derived from hydrolyzed wheat and hydrolyzed milk. So if you're casein or lactose sensitive, or if you're gluten free, you actually can't have the fries. But why are they adding beef flavor to fries? It's natural beef flavor. It's because beef flavor is another word for natural flavors. Any kind of beef flavor, vanilla flavor. They're trying to make it more crave-worthy. Between that and the hydrogenated soybean oil, that is literally crazy. So unfortunately, I would maybe just stop at Chick-fil-A, get their waffle fries there. Those are a little cleaner, and then have it with the double quarter pounder there. That's totally crazy. Let's move on to the next menu item here. Before I do, I wanted to talk about something I've been talking a lot about on Instagram, seed probiotic. If you're probably eating a lot of fast food, your gut microbiome and your gut health is gonna need some help. This is the best probiotic on the market. I've been taking it now for 4 or 5 months. It's not only a probiotic, it's a prebiotic and probiotic, because it's the only one on the market that has a capsule within a capsule. It's a Leonardo DiCaprio of probiotics, because many probiotics die and get killed in your stomach from all the acids. This one has the outer capsule, which is actually made from pomegranate. That dissolves in your stomach, and because pomegranates are fiber rich, it feeds your gut bacteria, hence making it a probiotic. Then the inner capsule actually makes it all the way to your colon, all the way through your intestines, and delivers 24 strains of bacteria that not only help with gut, but we're talking bowel movements, skin, immune health. This is literally the best one on the market. It ships worldwide. It's 30 days money back guarantee, and my promo code in the description box gets you 15% off your first month supply. Everyone I've turned on to this is loving it. Right? So try it out. There's a 30-day risk-free trial. You're gonna love this. This is by far the best probiotic on the market. I swear by it, and I thought I wanted to introduce it during this meal right now because they're a big sponsor of the Flav City channels. Okay. Let's go to chicken next, and then we'll hit some breakfast items, right? So I got chicken nuggets, which I used to crush as a kid with the barbecue sauce. And then I got their new-ish crispy chicken sandwich. They don't have grilled chicken on the menu anymore. I think December of last year, they got rid of it. I guess America ultimately votes with their wallet, and they said, we don't want healthy-ish grilled chicken, we want the fried chicken. So I'm gonna say, if you're gonna get a fried chicken here, you don't want to get the crispy chicken sandwich. And I can't wait to try this and compare it to the crispy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. They have a few different varieties, and I'll tell you why you don't want to get that and why you'd rather have nuggets while I'm making a mess here. Let's see. That's a good sandwich. Honestly, I might like it better than Chick-fil-A. Might have to go to Chick-fil-A right after this and check it again just to give a fair comparison. I'm getting hooked for a reason, and I'll show you why right here. Just like Chick-fil-A, all of their crispy chicken sandwiches, and I think there's 3 of the 4 I should say, look at the ingredients, have monosodium glutamate. And I talked about it in the Chick-fil-A video. If you haven't seen that, watch it afterwards. MSG comes in two forms, man-made, naturally occurring. The man-made one is a chemically made powder made in a lab that is devastating for your health. Yes, devastating. Its sole purpose is to light up your taste buds to get them excited. They're called excitogens. Sends a signal to the old brain, bing, this is good. I want to eat more of this. And it makes you hooked on the food. They call it crave-worthy. Natural MSG from mushrooms, soy sauce, Parmesan cheese, that's good for you. That's normal and natural, but the man-made one is bad, and that's why they put it in a lot of chicken sandwiches and all the chicken fried sandwiches. Only the fried ones at Chick-fil-A. And then unfortunately, unlike Chick-fil-A, they're frying this again in the hydrogenated GMO soybean oil that is really, really laden with free radicals for your body. So if I had to choose, even though I think I like it better, Brad, than Chick-fil-A, I'd rather have the Chick-fil-A one because they don't have the hydrogenated oil. But then again, they have yellow number 5 and they don't. So man, they're really competing for who's the worst of the worst here. So I wouldn't get this crispy chicken sandwich. The only one I would get is the one that doesn't have the MSG. It's just the original chicken sandwich, not one of the new crispy ones. So I'd rather you get nuggets. And if I had a choice of sauce, I'll tell you which sauce I would pour it into. I have honey here, pure honey, and I have mighty hot sauce right here. First, I'm gonna try it by itself. Man, it brings back memories. The honey in the chicken? It's like honey butter fried chicken. But I'd rather you get the nuggets over the chicken sandwich because if you look at the nuggets ingredient, they're not putting the MSG, hooray, they're not putting that in there. They're still frying it in the hydrogenated soybean oil. Anything they fry here at McDonald's, they're doing that. They are using something called yeast extract, which is a safer version of MSG. Still not desirable. Its main goal is once again to get your taste buds excited, but it's not as bad as MSG. And honestly, I would just dip it in the pure honey because all of their sauces here, for the most part, have cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup, which this one actually doesn't, the Mighty Hot Sauce, but it has a bunch of other soybean oil and stuff. So the cleanest one you can get is the honey, but let me just try the Mighty Hot Sauce. Whoa, that's spicy. It reminds me of that SNL skit back in the day with the late great Phil Hartman. We send aid to Somalia, but then it gets intercepted by the warlords, right? Let's move on to breakfast, right? That's why we got here early, so we can order the breakfast. I got the Egg McMuffin sandwich. There's just something always that bugs me about this, the way that egg puck looks, right? It's just something is wrong about this, but I gotta do it for you guys, right? Oh, that's not bad. And actually, I would get this over the sausage Egg McMuffin or the sausage biscuit because that pork is very low quality. And to be honest, there's nothing unusually bad in the Egg McMuffin. The only thing I don't like is the Canadian bacon has sodium nitrite. If you try to avoid nitrites and nitrates in bacon, that has it, but it's fast food. It's not that bad. The hash browns, which, man, this is gonna take me back. I'm like Kenny Chesney right now. I go back. That is so good. Oh, let me dip that in like honey or something. I'm really turning into the Bill Clinton character now. Warlord. Even though it's cold, it's good, but I wouldn't get that because just like the fries we talked about, right here, I'm hooked. The MSG is making me hooked, Brad. Brad's gonna have to carry me out of here, kicking and screaming. It's fried in the hydrogenated soybean oil. And it still has, where is it? It still has the beef flavor in here. So don't get this, in my opinion, because of the cruddy hydrogenated oil and the beef flavor. So you think, okay, Bobby, let's be healthy. Check it out, Brad. Let's get oatmeal, right? Oatmeal, that's healthy, right? It's heart healthy. It's a whole grain. It comes with diced apples, which Brad and I maybe agree this could be the healthiest thing on the menu, right? The apples, a little bit of raisins, not bad either. Let me try this. Ooh, that's sweet. Wow. Someone's a little heavy-handed with the brown sugar back there. By back there, I mean like at the processing facility where they batch make it with the robots. The reason why it's sweet is because the actual ingredients in the oatmeal have brown sugar, which, I mean, they probably all do, but in this is our old friend caramel coloring, right? That ingredient that its sole purpose is to color food brown, but some people consider it a carcinogen. What are you doing putting that in oatmeal? That's crazy. And then also, this is even more shocking. There's cream in here, right? It's cooked in light cream to make it nice and creamy. The cream should just be milk and heavy cream because it's light cream. You guys, there's sodium phosphate preservative, datum, which is normally found in bread as a preservative. There's sodium citrate, and then there's carrageenan. Carrageenan is the seaweed emulsifier that, in my opinion and many others, is to be avoided at all costs. Some people like to say, oh, it's not bad, there's 2 kinds of it. Doctors use carrageenan to induce inflammation, and there's a reason why a lot of food makers went away from it. You're better off using acacia gum, locust bean gum, those kind of calming emulsifiers. Carrageenan in here with caramel coloring and gobs of brown sugar, that's a little crazy. So I actually wouldn't get that. To be honest, I'd rather get the sausage McMuffin here, egg McMuffin instead of the oatmeal. Crazy. And then, last but not least, ye old, that looks sad. Ye old filet of fish. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've actually never had this before, so I got to do it for the video. Wow. It tastes really good. It tastes like cod or something like that. The problem is, it is literally like the cheapest oil or the cheapest fish. My notes, I'm a very unorganized investigative reporter here. It's actually made of pollock. Pollock is like the cheapest white fish ever. And then beside that, to be honest, it's fried in the hydrogenated oil. The tartar sauce has soybean oil. That's not terrible, just the fish is like super, super low quality. Last but not least, we need something sweet after our meal, right? I went on the McCafe menu. You ever been to a McCafe in Europe? They're actually really nice. Brad's like, no, I haven't. Brad's only been to, where? USA and Mexico, right?
Only 2 countries.
We'll get Brad out and about more. So this is a mocha, an iced mocha. Oh, sweet, savory, and salty. Crunchy. What else do you need? Every box is being checked right now. And to be fair, I'm gonna hit you with the ingredients with this right now. And they're really bad, but I've done a Starbucks review back in the day. We should probably do an updated one. They're par for the course in this latte. I'm not sure if it's the exact size listed on there, but the average size iced mocha has 35 grams of sugar, coming in the form of cane sugar and high fructose corn syrup. Just to put that in reference, 35 grams, there's 4 grams of sugar in a teaspoon. So there's just about 9 teaspoons of sugar in here. The average American eats 19.5 teaspoons of sugar a day, which is still too much. So you're getting over half your daily sugar from a drink like this. I don't want to drink my sugar. I want to eat it personally. And unfortunately, there's caramel coloring in the chocolate syrup on top. At least they're using real vanilla extract, not natural flavors. But in the whipped cream, there's carrageenan, and in the chocolate drizzle, there's hydrogenated coconut oil. They took a perfectly healthy oil like coconut oil and hydrogenated it to make it more shelf stable, make it last longer, but also cause more free radical damage in your cells. So you guys, that is it for the McDonald's review. Where to next? Brad and I are actually loving, we're loving it. We're loving the fast food review. If you haven't watched it yet, go check out Chick-fil-A, Panera Bread, Chipotle, which is by far the healthiest one so far, and now McDonald's. Dave Portnoy does pizza reviews. We do cruddy fast food reviews. So that is it. Let us know, leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, share. That's the only way the community keeps growing. It's also the only way we educate y'all to put the best quality stuff in your body. But Brad and I will see you soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Later.